Hi everyone, this is Tiffany. I wanted to show you what I've been doing in my Disney stained glass coloring book. So I wanted to test out the paper with my Prismacolor pencils. So I started a coloring in here. And as you can see, it's, yes, this is Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. And I picked out his body colors and I've done his ears, and I do really like how the Prismacolors work on this paper without putting a marker base down first, because I wanted to give it the stained glass look where if you noticed, I go from darker to lighter in certain areas. So I knew I couldn't really do that with markers that great. So I thought, well, I'm just going to try out my Prismacolor pencils and see how it goes, and I really like how it's coming out. So I wanted to come on today and show you guys the process of how I color these. So first of all, I should probably show you my inspiration for this page. I always go on Pinterest and try to see and look up the colors of the characters that I'm doing, and I found this really cute image of him in a hula skirt with the sky behind him, which I kind of want to mimic up here in this sky. And she's got a cute flower in her hair that I want to mimic for the flowers in his hair. And yeah, I just wanted something, an image to go on for colors. I really like all the colors in this picture. So I'm going to keep that next to me. Then I've got my Prismacolors here that I'll be using. I keep them all in this BTSKY case that I've had for years. As you can see, is pretty beat up, but it's still in good condition. So I got my Prismacolors with me. And I've got my handy dandy Prismacolor swatch right here, and in all their families, so I can locate any colors that I might need. If I take my picture and I want to find a certain color, I can flip through my swatches here and find the color that I need. So yeah, I've got that with me. I've got my sharpener. I've got my makeup brush to brush away all the loose Prismacolor pieces, because you know how Prismacolor can be. It can be kind of dusty. And yeah, I've got an eraser in case I need an eraser. So I think I've got everything that I need. So the next, since I've already done these, I think the next part I want to do is like around his eyes. And oh, another thing too I'll show you that I'm doing is I'm keeping a log in my bullet journal of the colors that I've already used. So in case I miss anything, I can always go back and reference, which I'm glad, because I just noticed that I missed the tuft of his hair here on the top. So I'll have to go back and do that with these colors here. But for now, we're going to focus on around his eyes. So let's see, if you notice, it's a light blue color in his eyes. So I'm going to pull out my light blue. Let me look at my light blue. I don't know if I would call that, I think it's more like these blues here that I would say. That looks too aquamarine. Those are too violet. Yep, we're going to stick in this family here. So I'm going to do 3 colors, a dark, a medium, and a light. So I think my dark is going to be cerulean blue. So let me find my cerulean blue. Then my medium will be the non-photo blue. So let me find non-photo blue. And then my light is going to be sky blue light. So there's my 3. Let me clear this away. And let's get started. So with these stained glass pictures, I like to find a corner a corner of the rectangle, I guess you could call it, whatever shape it is, and just start in a corner with my dark and then lightly fan out. Then I'm going to do this dark corner, and I kind of go opposite of each other. I don't want to be dark and dark if you can help it. I mean, sometimes I think you can't help it. So I'm going to go, and I'm going to do a dark one up here. It just gives it a really cool stained glass effect, in my opinion, when you kind of alternate where the dark is starting. And yep, so I'm just kind of doing medium pressure and then fading out. All right, so next we're going to come in with our medium color, and I'm actually going to take my medium color and I'm going to go lightly all over the whole shape, just a light layer of the medium color on the whole shape. See how I'm holding my pencil back so I'm not tempted to put a lot of pressure down on the page, because I really just want to do a light layer of color in that little section. Okay. Then I'm going to come back in. No, wait, now I'm going to continue to use my medium color, but kind of blend in with that dark color. And so now I'm using a more medium pressure to blend in with that dark color. So just kind of come out with it. And don't worry about being perfect. We're just laying down color at the moment. We can still do a lot of work to this. Okay, so I've kind of blended the two colors together. See how I'm kind of going over the black lines too? Don't worry about that, because if you take a black Sharpie pen, you can, once we're done coloring, I can always go over my lines and make them black again. Okay, now I want to come in with my darkest color again and go over the dark spots again, just to reiterate that dark section in the shape. Now I'm going to take my lightest color and I'm going to start here with heavy pressure and come all the way through and blend. Now we're burnishing. I'm blending all the colors together. See? I think that looks really pretty. So here we go with our lightest color. We're coming in and we're burnishing all the colors together. Now I might come in and do a little bit more dark. And a little bit more medium color, Now that it's been burnished, it's kind of much smoother to lay down color, and they blend together even easier. And then I'll take my makeup brush and brush off all the loose pages. And there's one of our eyes. So I'm going to come in with my black Sharpie and just kind of make those black lines come out again. I really like how these pens cut through the waxiness of the Prismacolor. There. Oops. All right, now we're going to come to this eye and we're going to do the same thing. I just noticed a little bit of pink, so I'm going to erase that. That must have came off from his ears. And the reason you want to erase it before you start is because that pink will show up underneath your blue. These Prismacolors are so vibrant that they will definitely, any little bit of pigment from the dust that's left underneath will show up in it. Sharpen my pencil. Let's see, we're gonna go here. This is where all my darks are gonna go, my darkest colors. Then we're gonna go in with the medium and we're gonna lightly go over the whole shape. Oh yeah, I always forget this part next. I'm going to sharpen it. So now I'm kind of blending the two out. Now I'm going in with my lightest color and I'm going to burnish them all together, starting in the light corner and heading into the dark. Going back over my dark and my medium, now that it's been burnished, just to blend it a little more. Make that more noticeable. So there, just notice I have a little smudge there. Sometimes too, using these Prismacolors, I have to take like a blotter page and stick my hand over it so I'm not rubbing onto the other colors, because that will smush it and blend it in. Oh, now I'm going to go over it with some dark. Redarken the lines that the Prismacolor went over. So you can see those nice black lines of the stained glass image. So there, that's how I wanted to show you. I just wanted to come on real quick and show you how to blend these colors. Again, I used my 3-color rule, my dark, my medium, and my light. And I'm going to do that for each area. I'm going to find 3 colors and blend out each area, and we'll see how it comes out. You'll have to check my Instagram, TiffanyColor79, to see the finished page. But yeah, those are my tips for doing this coloring. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.